but the Biden administration isn't exactly thrilled with the idea.
The State Department has a warning on Russia not to go there. It is at level 4. Dennis Rodman does have form on this, though, with this kind of private diplomacy. He's been to North Korea before to speak with Kim Jong-un, and he says he knows Vladimir Putin. He's been to Russia, and he knows the Russian leader.
ABC's James Longman. Rough weather in the Southwest. Monsoon rains hitting Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Texas, where 9 inches fell in just 6 hours overnight.
We have seen car after car throughout the course of the morning try to drive through this intersection. You can see where the water goes up on this tire. It's probably only about 7 or 8 inches, but sometimes that's all it takes to stall a car. So if you see standing water like this, turn around.
ABC's Will Carr. In Arkansas, 2 sheriff's deputies and a police officer suspended after appearing to be on video outside a convenience store on top of a man, punching him, kicking him, and banging his head on the concrete. The man is hospitalized. Airlines on notice from Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, telling them to fix their customer service or else, after a summer of delays.
In this letter from Pete Buttigieg, is they are rolling out a website in early September that will show travelers who are canceled flights exactly what they are entitled to when it comes to compensation if that delay or cancellation was within the airline's control.
ABC Sam Sweeney. House January 6th Committee Vice Chair Liz Cheney lost her congressional seat in the Republican primary in Wyoming last week, but she's still on the job till the end of the year, investigating the Capitol insurrection and former President Trump's role. She thinks former VP Mike Pence should testify. You're listening to ABC News.
Do you know what people see when they Google you? Search engines don't always get it right, and when they're wrong, it's your reputation on the line. So what do you do when you don't agree with your search results? Call Reputation Defender at 800-401-6681. Reputation Defender by Norton is one of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. We have over a decade of experience in fixing people's search results, and we can help you too. Using cutting-edge approaches, Reputation Defender pushes unflattering information down to lower pages of your search results, where few people ever look. We also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, letting you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whim. You owe it to yourself to take control with Reputation Defender. Visit www.reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 for free advice on your situation. 800-401-6681.
A $27 billion class action lost life under the 14th Amendment and goes after several police agencies, and the manufacturer knows who was behind a weekend car bomb killing. Details from ABC's Tom Rivers at the Foreign Desk.
The FSB, formerly known as the KGB, says the murder of 29-year-old journalist Daria Dugina, the daughter of political writer Alexander Dugin, was the work of Ukraine's special services. They accused Ukrainian Volk Natalia Pavlona, who they say arrived in Russia last month along with her daughter. Both, the FSB say, were at the same social event as Dugina on Saturday, and they quickly fled to Estonia.
Ukraine has denied involvement. The federal government says gasoline prices will probably keep dropping.
The upside is they're still going down.
Our Energy Information Administration has projected that by the fourth quarter, gas prices will be around $3.87 on average.
The downside is they could go up, says Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm on Fox News Sunday, citing supply and demand.
If China opens up significantly after COVID, there will be more pressure on demand.
Granholm says the war in Ukraine took a lot of oil off the world market after COVID when demand went up. Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
I gave myself a real chance.
Romance they deserve on Silver Singles, the secure dating site for singles over 50.
John is a massive foodie like me. It's been amazing to experience some of my favorite things again with someone who makes my heart beat faster. I'm so glad I got back out there.
Sign up today at silversingles.com/love. That's silversingles.com/love.
I'm Derek Dennis.
Well, here's the long distance bill.
Right.
And the internet bill.
Uh-huh.
And the wireless bill.
Anything you say, honey.
You're not listening to a word I say. These bills are taking away our extra cash.
Well, Fred told me about Affinity 4.
4 times more money for us to spend, right?
No, long-distance internet, wireless service, and Fred says it's inexpensive. He's paying less now than ever before. Plus, Affinity 4 has always supported family values based on causes throughout the country. In fact, a portion of each billing goes to support their mission. Fred says he's not only helping himself with lower cost, but he's helping others too.
Affinity 4 sounds good. Did Fred give you a number?
Yeah, I think I have it. Hold on.
That number is 1-800-684-4815. Save money on your bills with Affinity 4. And forgiving. That's 1-800-684-4815.
From ABC Sports, this is Rich Cantu. It's a relatively new tradition in baseball, Pennsylvania site of the Little League World Series. 3 ducks on the pond for the O's, Jorge Mateo.
The 2-1 pitch, ground ball fair down the third base line. McKenna's going to score. Hayes waved around. They're going to bring in one more. Odor coming to the plate. The throw home, the head first slide. Safe! It's a bases clearing double for Jorge Mateo.
The call on WBAL, the Orioles would go on to win it 5-3. The Padres have been underperforming, but needed only San Diego sitting 18 games behind the NL West leading Dodgers. Right now, they hold the second of 3 wild card berths. This is ABC Sports. Not much brotherly love for the Mets in Philly. Top 7, Mark Canha's 3-run blast, tied it at 7 for New York. Gene Segura put the Phils ahead in the 8th with a home run of his own. In the top of the 9th, 2 men on for who else? Mark Canha.
Robertson delivers. Swing and a drive, well hit to left. Back goes Maton. She is gone. Do you believe this? The Mets have done it again. They take the lead.
Howie Rose on WCBS 880. In the bottom of the frame, Mets closer Edwin Diaz gave up his first run in 21 innings, but held on for the save. 10-9 the final. Atlanta's Marcell Ozuna arrested Friday and charged with driving under the in for 2.
And Gurriel is aboard. It's 5-2 Astros.
On KBME, the Burt 5-4 Stros the final. NFL preseason, the Eagles beat Cleveland 21-20, Giants over Cincinnati 25-22, and the Ravens topped the Cardinals 24-17. Golf course designer and former PGA pro Tom Weiskopf died. The Ohio native won the 1973. Rich Cantu, ABC Sports.
Gear with you. A round of showers and thunderstorms will be possible for this afternoon and evening. Some of those storms could be on the stronger side, bringing gusty winds and a lot of lightning with heavy rain. We will see highs in the low to mid 80s today. By tonight, temperatures will dip into the mid 60s and lower 70s. We'll see highs in mid 80s, but a small chance of a few passing showers tomorrow to the center.
You kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Listen to me, baby. Hear every word I say. No one can love you the way I do, 'cause they don't know how to love you. Give me fever. You kiss me, fever. Bless my soul, I love you. Take this heart away. What my lips have to say, you give me fever.